So I'm going to turn this rigid Pro Gear cart toolbox into a portable solar generator with the lithium batteries. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy this. And these are all of the components I'm going to put into the battery box. The lithium batteries, a BMS, 2000 watt inverter, charge controller, 60 amp, some fuses or cutoff switches, a lithium battery charger, plug so I can charge with that charger, and then some solar connections to charge via solar, and then the AC outlets so I can plug stuff in, and then the DC outlets. This is a 6-way 12 blade fuse block. Then we have a 12 volt DC digital temperature controller board and a buck converter. Some LED lights to go on the outside and inside. These cells are lithium iron phosphate cells, the Cattle 271 amp hours. The only thing missing are the fans, but that's pretty much it. So I'll show you how I build it. So I'm drilling a hole in the back for the Journeyman Pro 15 amp 125 volt AC power inlet port plug. And it has a waterproof cover, so if it rains and I leave this out, everything will be waterproof. On the inside, this will plug into the lithium battery charger, and then on the outside I can plug an extension cord in to charge up the batteries. I'm cutting out a hole with my jigsaw for the recessed power strip socket, which is also waterproof. I'll put some silicone around the back and then screw it in with a couple of screws on the ends. Now I'm drilling holes for the cigarette lighter socket panel. There are 3 holes for the power button, the cigarette lighter charger, and then a couple of USB chargers ports in there as well. The dual USB charger one also has an LED digital voltmeter on it. So that's kind of cool. They'll both light up. The power button and the voltmeter will light up so I can see it in the dark. And again, this will be waterproof as this was built for marine. You can put it on a boat, so it'll be waterproof. I'm adding the first 12 volt LED light bar to the front, and I'll install the other one on the inside. And this is what the front of the box looks like. I have AC power, DC power, and an LED light so I can see. I'm drilling a hole here so I can add the SAE socket for the solar panel input. But I realized later that the fan goes here, so I'm going to have to move this, but no big deal. I'm putting some screws in here so it'll stay in place. And I have an SAE connector plug like this on the end of my solar panel string that I connect my solar panels to things with. So I'll just stick this right in here, connect it to the solar, and it'll start charging up the battery. And again, all of these connections are waterproof. And now I'm installing the remote switch for the inverter. So when you're ready to use the inverter, you can turn it on and plug anything in that you want.